Hello!
We need to protect the Loch, hero. With so many of the King's soldiers fighting valiantly on remote battlefields, we've become overwhelmed on the home front. Trogs are tunneling up from every crevice. The Trog infestation poses the largest threat to Iron Forge. We need you, brave adventurer, to venture forth and lay waste to the Trog threat. Slay 12 Stone Splinter Trogs and venture back.
Safe travels. How are you?
Hero, you may or may not be aware of the Trog threat looming over Dwarven lands. With the Iron Forge Reserve called up to the Alliance front, we're left with a fraction of the defense forces needed to keep these lands safe. My regiment is assigned to watch over the town here, and we cannot leave our post for fear of invasion. But we need some pressure put on those damn Trogs lurking in the hills. If you're up to the task, wage an assault on the Trogs. Bring me back 8 Trog stone teeth as proof.
Keep your feet on the ground! Well met!
Well done, hero. You demonstrated uncanny courage on the battlefield. Our war against the Trogs will be won with efforts such as yours. You have served King Magni well.
Safe travels!
It appears that these beasts in Loch Modan are following the lead of a chieftain Herod Gromug. He's the biggest of all the Trogs here, lurking deep within the darkness of the caves to the north. If you feel yourself worthy, hero, I want you to lead the assassination mission on Gromug.
Be good. What can I do for you?
Do you have 8 Trog stone teeth to show me? If not, there is still work to be done, hero.
See you soon.
I am quite impressed, hero. You have done the Dwarven hero a great favor by defending our lands. King Magni Bronzebeard himself would be proud.
Keep your feet on the ground. Great to meet you.
The Mountaineers tell me you are quite brave and capable, hero. We need a hero like you around here. The Trog problem isn't getting any better. The reserves have been called to the front, and we're all alone out here. But now that we have a seasoned hero here, let's see what you can do. Go out and kill 8 Stone Splinter Shaman and 8 Stone Splinter Bone Snappers. You should find them in and around the caves in the southern mountains. Let's see if you live up to your reputation, Trog Slayer.
Be good. What's on your mind?
Most excellent. Hero, you have brought hope to Loch Modan. With Gromlock dead, we stand a better chance of seeing the Trogs eliminated from the land.
Keep your feet on the ground!
You've helped us quite a bit here. If you're leaving, I'd ask you to take this status report up to Felsamar. Follow the road just north, and you can't miss it. Mountaineer Cadrell will want the report.
Safe travels! Hello!
I knew the second I laid eyes on you, Hero, that you would make Iron Forge proud. You have served our people well. I salute you, Hero.
See you soon! What can I do for you? Keep your feet on the ground!
What can I do for you?
Safe travels!
Glad to hear you've been clearing out the Trogs. Let's have a look at this report. And is that a beer stain?
Be good!
Well met, Hero. We've got a problem, and I'd ask you to lend a hand. It's gnolls. There's a mess of the things west of town, roaming the hills. Not usually any cause for alarm, but we've not usually had gnolls here in Loch Modan. I'm curious where they came from, but not curious enough to bother asking the mangy things. Clear 'em out, I say. Bring back proof of your kills, and I'll pay a solid bounty.
See you soon! Safe travels!
I need to get some orders up to Mountaineer Stormpike at his post in Algas Station. If you wouldn't mind taking them, just follow the road all the way up to the northwest, and you'll be sure to see the main bunker. If you'd like to lend a hand in accomplishing his tasks, we'd be glad to reward you for that as well.
Be good!
A Dark Iron spy has infiltrated the town, stolen documents from the Explorers League establishment, and is now in hiding somewhere nearby. He was last sighted near the top of the hill to the south of town. A sizable reward awaits anyone who can bring this spy to justice. Dead or alive, dead preferred.
As you can see, the armor's completely shattered. Ah, here's our friend now.
I'm not sure we can reforge the armor, Bran. The Great Forge would need to be much hotter than any of us have ever seen. Even if we could smelt the metal, no dwarf can endure that kind of heat. Not even a dark iron.
Don't worry, Gramnus. Some friends of mine may be able to help us solve both of those problems.
Keep your feet on the ground!
Inquiring minds just got to know.
Gromnus says we're going to need some help. Smelting this metal, I just happen to know someone who's perfect for the job. We're heading to Ulduar years ago. We fought against a construct named Ignis the Furnace Master. I've heard tell that the Titan Keepers brought him back, and Ulduar's furnace is alive once more.
Travel safe.
I've the finest wares in the land.
There's never a shortage of empty bellies here in Thelsamar. Kids running in and out, workers from the excavation coming in after a hard day's work. We're famous for our blood sausages. I don't suppose you've ever tried them. No? Well, around here you've got to work for your meals, and don't think just because you're a fancy hero, you'll be any exception. You get me some fresh bear rumps and leave the cooking to me.
Safe travels.
How are ya?
I don't know about you, but I'm not much a fan of spiders, much less the kind that come bigger than me. Loch Modan's a gorgeous place, but I'd say it could do without those horrid things waltzing around. Tell you what, I've got some spare coin, and you look like a tough one. If you head out and off some of those things for me, I'll pay you for your time.
Safe travels. How are you?
My friend and fellow siege engine pilot, Mori Hildelv, is lost in the hills. We were looking for a rare ore that's needed for a high-grade blast powder, and during our search he drove his engine up a steep hill and busted it. Still convinced that ore was in these mountains, Hildelv charged me to guard our engines while he continued on foot. It's been days, and I've heard some beastly growls north of Helm's Bed Lake, west of the tunnel. Mori's
Watch
toughest.
your back.
Here is the corpse of a dwarf mauled, frozen, and picked clean by mountain scavengers. Clutched in its hand is a book containing the roughly scribbled notes of Mori Hildelv. And around its frame, still in superior condition, is a brigadier's vest. This grisly scene must have been where the siege engine pilot met his end. Hildelv wrote in his journal that he was attacked by Mangeclaw, a huge ice claw bear. He drove off the beast, but not before it mauled him savagely. Judging from the state of Hildelv's body, Mangeclaw must have later returned and killed him. However, Hildelv wrote in his journal his one final wish: revenge against Mangeclaw.
What's on your mind?
Hello, hero. Do you have word of my friend Hildelv?
Off with you.
This is grim news, for Hildelv was a good friend. And I wish I could have been there with you when you found the beast. Mageclaw, thank you, hero. Your deed will be remembered by the pilots of the Ironforge Siege Brigade.
Good.
The document bears the Explorer's League crest and contains extensive information on the indigenous creatures of Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorer's League building in Felsamar.
Great to meet you.
Got some ears for me, then?
See you soon.
Nicely done, lad. I could use a hero like you around here.
Safe travels.
Great to meet you.
I'm all ready to start cooking. Do you have the bear meat for me?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Much obliged. The rump's part of my own secret twist on the recipe, but here's instructions on how to make it with any kind of bear meat, and here's a fresh batch of me own. Mind you eat them fresh.
See you soon.
What can I do for you?
You brought that damned spy to justice. This is good news. We can all rest a little bit easier, not worrying about that one.
Watch your back. Great to meet you.
I'll rest easier knowing one of those lumbering things won't be wandering into my bedroom at night, again. Thanks much.
Safe travels.
Interest you on a pint?
Hello, Sonny. You seem to have found one of our stolen documents. Thank you kindly for bringing it back to us. We'll gladly lend some coin as thanks for its return.
Off with you.
The document bears the Explorers League crest and seems to detail potential dig sites in Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorers League building in Felsamar.
Here there.
Well, look at that. You found one of our stolen documents. We're much obliged for its return. Hopefully a bit of gold will suit your fancy for the finder's fee.
Watch your back.
You got my attention. Off with you.
You got my attention? Be good.
You come all the way from Stormwind. I hear it's getting dicey down there in the human lands, with brigands and orcs running about. A perfect place for an adventurer to prove his worth.
Watch your back.
Aha! So Grimond finally finished my axe. I can't wait to try it against some trogs and kobolds, many thanks. It was a long distance to travel for this delivery. Here are some coins for your efforts.
Be good.
Orders. Let's see what we have here. Ha! He wants me to deal with the infestation of rat men. We're already in the middle of that, so no real deviation there. Care to lend a hand?
Off with you.
We've dealt with kobolds in these lands for years. Not much other than a nuisance. But they've been getting craftier at their stealing. I think one of them's ended up smarter than usual. Won't be that way for long, though. I want you to go to the camp south of here and make sure there's not a big shot kobold stirring up the other ones. Make sure to check the cave. It's a likely spot. And don't be shy about clearing out the other kobolds along the way.
Be good. Talk to me.
So I was right. Now the question is what the little freaks were plotting.
Off with you.
Now that those little blighters are dealt with, we've got more to take care of. The tunnel rats are swarming all over the Silver Stream mine, setting up camps and sniffing around further and further every day. Greedy little things are looking for loot, I gather. Surveying and foraging is all fine and dandy when it's not on dwarven land. Take care of those tunnel rats and report back to me.
Watch your back. You got my attention.
Good, good. Now we can see what's going on down in that mine.
Be good. Talk to me. Off with you.
Dorley's filled me in on this crazy Trog slave operation the kobolds have going, and if you haven't talked to her about it yet, I suggest you do. I'd like to get to the bottom of this. Literally. Whoever's running this show is bound to be at the bottom of the mine, calling the shots, and I want them dealt with. Find whatever crafty bugger is directing the geomancers and diggers and bring me back their head.
Watch your back. Be good.
The Silver Stream mine to the east ran dry long ago. It was converted by the Miners' League into a storage depot, but now kobolds have moved in, putting their filthy paws on good, dwarven tools. We'll root out those vermin soon enough, but the League wants someone to get their gear out of the mine before we warriors tromp in there and break things. It'll be a tough delve. You might want cohorts at your side. The gear is stored in Miners' League crates throughout the mine. Good luck.
Watch your back.
Great to meet you.
I found out what those rats are up to. There's so many of them outside because they've got trogs digging for them in the mine. The tunnel rat geomancers figured out some kind of parlor trick to control the trogs, as creatures of the earth or some such. Fascinating, but not something we want to let them practice. Take out those geomancers right away.
Watch your back. What's happening?
I'm sure that only worked because the trogs aren't right to begin with, but then again, Us dwarves were once creatures of the earth as well. Being bossed around by a kobold doesn't sound quite dignified, and I'm glad we didn't get to find out if they could pull that off.
See you soon.
How are ye? Off with ye.
I don't suppose it was Moira down there. Miracles do happen.
Be good.
That's a Knoll head. Are you trying to pull some funny business, hero? If you're not, I've not the faintest idea what's going on here.
Off with ye.
I need you to take this back to Mountaineer Cadrell. Show it to him and tell him the nasty critters around here might be having some kind of get-together.
Watch your back.
Do you have that miner's gear, hero?
Be good.
Did you see a lot of kobolds in there? The thought of their grimy hands clawing around our mine makes my stomach rumble.
Off with ye.
Well met.
Any news from Algest Station?
Keep your feet on the ground.
Gnolls and kobolds, and trogs? Oh my, I'd laugh if I didn't have another twist in the story for you.
See you soon.
So we've got trogs working for kobolds, and kobolds working for gnolls. The gnolls must have moved in from the wetlands. How do I know? Well, they brought friends, because what's left of the Loch is swarming with bluegill murlocs that were never there before. Pests are pests, but this coordination is worrying. I need you to talk to Cannery Caskshot. She's one of the best hunters in these parts, and she'll know how to handle murlocs, if you can pull her away from her mug long enough.
Be good.
What's on your mind?
Murlocs? Sure. I've hunted murlocs, and every single stinking one of them deserved what they got. Ah, Wally, you hear me?
Safe travels.
Murlocs. Working with gnolls. That's a laugh. Now, just killing them won't get you anywhere. Too many of the buggers. But I've got a plan. Using the old noggin. See? Those murlocs. They have this smell. They get that smell on stuff. And when another murloc smells it, they go all crazy. Makes great bait for them. Anyway, they've got little glands that have that smell in them. You go and get me a bunch of those.
See you soon. Safe travels.
Now, while you're running around doing whatever the heck it is that you do, would you mind helping me out a bit? See, I usually go out hunting crocolisks down in the Loch, but given certain circumstances, I'd rather sit here right now. Mighty polite of you not to give me grief over it, thanks. So, seeing as how such a gentleman, why don't you bring me back some crocolisk jaws, and I'll give you some mostly clean money in return. Yo.
Watch your back.
How are you?
When the stone-wrought dam burst, it drained near the entire loch. Horrible ecological devastation. And don't you go thinking it didn't really affect us dwarves. Not only are we plumb out of fish, but there's acres of dead threshodons out there left to rot in the sun. The buzzards are after them, and they're spreading all manner of filth and disease right on the outskirts of town. I can't ask you to clean it all up, but could you deal with the buzzards? Killing even just a few will help.
Safe travels.
Well met.
That should help prevent disease and illness from spreading into our remaining water. Many thanks, hero.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Interest ya in a pint? Safe travels.
Now, don't you stink all to high hell. I'm assuming that's because of the murlocs, but it's hard to tell.
Watch your back.
Phew. Ain't that a stench. Now you prepare yourself because I'm about to wow you with what's left of my mental faculties.
See you soon.
Alright, now, just shut your gob and let me talk, cause here's the plan. Those gnolls and murlocs are liable to be meeting out there somewhere. So you take this clever plant disguise of mine, and you wear it and look like a plant. Then you sneak up on them, and you throw this scent pheromone you gathered on the Moshide standing with the murlocs. Then, the murlocs will flip their spit, and the Moshides will think twice about trying to work with such crazy lil buggers.
Safe travels. See you soon.
So, did you get those crocolisk things, or did I make that up?
Watch your back.
Mighty kind of you to help out an old fool like me. Here's your reward as promised and all.
Safe travels. Talk to me.
Worked like a charm, didn't it? Maybe Cadril will get off my darn back now, what with saving the whole town and all. I suppose you've earned yourself some proper goods.
See you soon.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
Hello!
Iron Band has an excavation to the southeast, and he's been needing a hefty amount of explosives sent from the League for all the carving. Holder, Miran, and Cian just departed with the most recent load and could probably use a hand. They can't have made it very far, strong as they are. They can only move so fast laden down with those barrels. They're taking the normal route to the site, leading south out of town and following the curve of the Loch. Go catch up with them and help them out, will ya?
Be good.
Fancies? Lucky doos and root. Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
What's on your mind?
It'll take more than a dark iron ambush to stop the deliveries, but Cian, I would never have suspected him to be one of their sympathizers. We've been working with him for almost a year now. Maybe I missed the signs. Well, I'll consider that later.
What's your beck?
We need to get this powder to Iron Band, but this cart isn't going anywhere now. It'll be a lot for us to carry, and these parts can get dangerous. And who knows what else the Dark Irons might have in store for us now that Seon is with them. I'll feel a lot better if you helped me watch over things. Miran can offload the powder kegs at camp while you and I protect the cart.
Off with you.
The document bears the Explorers League crest and contains historical records for all the notable locations in Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorers League building in Felsamar.
What's on your mind?
Recently, just before the Trogs surfaced within the site, we had uncovered a large number of strange, carved idols. But we didn't have the chance to study them, for soon after their discovery the Trogs chased us away from the ruins. And those idols have a strange effect on the Trogs. It makes them go berserk. Bring me 8 idols, I want to study them, and I want them out of Trog hands. You can find the idols on the Trogs infesting the site.
See you soon. Here there.
It is troubling news that you bring, to think that the Dark Irons have sympathizers able to procure this sort of material for their dastardly plans. That's a matter for someone else to consider, some other time. Thank you for protecting Holdar and the cart.
Be good.
We've uncovered some incredible artifacts at this site. It's hard to be convinced that it's all authentic, but there could be serious historical potential. Unfortunately, when the Trogs overran the site, we lost access to 3 of our most notable finds to date. I'm concerned that the Trogs might have stolen them or defiled them in our absence. If you go into the excavation, find the upturned giant, the overdressed woman, and the broken tablet, and make sure they're still intact.
Watch your back.
The document bears the Explorers League crest and seems to detail transport routes utilized by the League into and out of Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorers League building in Felsamar.
What can I do for you?
Do you have those idols? We must study them and report our findings to Iron Forge.
Keep your feet on the ground!
You got them. Nicely done, hero, and you don't look too worse for wear, even with those berserk trogs about. I'm going to keep my eye on you. You show some promise.
Safe travels!
Interest you on a pint?
Woo! I'm relieved. I was worried they'd all be destroyed by now. Thank you for checking in on them.
Off with you.
Great to meet you.
Well, you definitely have some fight in you. You know, there are some hunter types at the lodge east of here, up in the hills. They might be right up your alley. Why don't you go pay them a visit and see if they have any work that you might be interested in?
Be good.
Hi, how are you?
It's stab thistle season. Stab thistle seeds are responsible for up to 89% of seed-related injuries among hunters. You'll find stab thistle seeds mostly in the lower woodland just north of the lodge. They're commonly found at the base of trees, and they will stab and hurt you. I'd advise you to avoid them, but I actually need someone to help remove them for the sake of safety. Bring me back stab thistle seeds so we can make sure others don't get hurt.
You have a great day now.
Hi. Watch your back.
Hello there, laddie. The mountaineers sent you over, eh? I do suspect we might have just the sort of work you're looking for. Welcome to the Farstrider Lodge.
See you soon. Watch your back.
We're always looking for new game around here. Daryl may like his boars, but the rest of us prefer things more exotic. Now, I'd never say the loch draining was a good thing, but it did have a silver lining. The swampy grounds brought in new prey, hornets. Giant hornets, mind you. Not many hunters have tussled with massive bugs before. It's rather novel. If you'd like to give it a try, I'll wager with you. Bring me back some of those nice glossy wings of theirs, and I'll pay up.
Safe travels.
We've seen more foxes in the hills lately. Cunning creatures, they are. A good test of a hunter's skills, and a fine profit to boot. It's their tails, lad. Fine and fluffy, they're just as good hung on your belt to ward off fleas as they are to line the gloves of some fancy noble. Listen to me prattle on. I'm no goblin, the thrill's in the hunt. But if you bring me back some foxtails, I'll still gladly pay you 4M. You'll find the foxes just north of the lodge in the lower woodlands.
Off with you.
Hey there.
Try to contain your excitement, hero, for you are in the presence of the greatest boar hunter in Azeroth. Their cunning intellect, rapid speed, ferocious strength, and resilient hide. Yes, boars are the quarry of only the most masterful of hunters. Amateurs need not apply. Why, I bet you've never even hunted such an exotic beast. I'll bet silver any day that you can't match my record of 10 boars killed. Try the ones on the eastern shore of the Loch, but don't hurt yourself now, rookie.
See you later.
My, you're a tall one.
I'm through with gyrocopters. Sure, they work, but when has that ever been good enough for a real gnome? I want real flight, with wings. I've been studying birds for years now, trying to unlock the final secret to building a machine that flies just like them. That elegant soaring and swooping, the rush of wind over the wings, ah. You can help me. I need the finest flight feathers you can find. The golden eagles circling near the lodge would be a fine choice.
Off and away!
The document bears the Explorers League crest and contains detailed assessments of the various threats present within Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorers League building in Felsamar. The document bears the Explorers League crest and contains a detailed list of the artifacts excavated by Iron Band's workers in southeastern Loch Modan. Sooty smudges lead you to believe it was likely stolen by the Dark Iron spies in the area. You recall mention of missing documents at the Explorers League building in Felsamar.
Handle them safely, now.
Be seeing you.
I've been informed there's a bear warning active for the woodlands as well. They love those steppe thistle seeds. It's a good thing you gathered those so they don't attract more bears.
Goodbye for now.
Stop everything. It's come to my attention that there's been bobcat sightings near the lodge. Bobcats. Now, mind you, I've never seen a bobcat, but they're surely dangerous. They're like mountain lions or something. I don't want anyone leaving until the area is secure. Anyone but you, that is. I'll pay you to help secure the area, but don't get your face ripped off.
Right.
Hello.
You've killed 10 already? Ha. While you were out, I've broken my previous record. To 1,000. Yes, 1,000 boars. A bet is a bet, I suppose. Here's your consolation prize, hero.
Have a good one.
You got my attention. See you soon.
How go those wasps?
Off with you.
Lovely specimens you've got there. Here's my wager, lad.
Safe travels.
What V you got for me?
See you soon.
Ah, you see? Goods of the finest quality.
Watch
Good
your back.
Pleased to meet you.
Only the finest feathers will do.
Alrighty then.
Beautiful. You've got an eye for quality. Great minds think alike. It's clear you've got an enthusiasm for flight and fowl, so maybe you can help me further.
Be seeing you.
I've actually nearly perfected my dream machine, the Sky Strider. The world's first flying mechanostrider. But, well, when I was putting the finishing touches on it in my secret cavern lab, my other creations became, jealous. Giving mechanical birds a personality to begin with was probably a bad idea, but that's already done. I need the super mechanical robo-widget from the original Sky Strider if I want to rebuild it. Please, journey into the cave and retrieve it for me.
You have a great day now.
Hello. Farewell.
I don't suppose you'd be interested in a little payback for his boldness? Daryl does have some skill, it pains me to say. A year ago, a large bear had been the target of the Farstrider Lodge, but none of the hunters had any luck with him. So, Daryl thought he'd try his hand against him. All he had to show for his effort was that ugly scar over his eye. Kill the bear, and I'm sure even Daryl would be speechless for once. The bear, Old Sooty, can be found around his lair in the cave to the north.
Be careful.
the ski strider sits silent. Its chance to fly dawn. An obvious hatch on the front is marked S or W.
Opening the hatch, you find an imposing-looking mechanical device hooked to several wires, gears, and who knows what else. It's easily detached. Time to bring it back to being loose.
My, you're a tall one.
Okay, yes. I have already been informed that bobcats are much smaller than I was assuming, but that's still pretty dangerous for gnomes. You've done a good thing for the safety of this lodge, hero.
Alrighty then.
How are you?
Ah, hero. Back so soon? No doubt you've been at the hunt again. Don't worry if you've had some setbacks. In the long run, it will make you better. You couldn't get much worse anyway.
Safe travels.
What's this? A bear's head, by the looks of it.
He runs a finger along his scar unconsciously.
Well, that's quite an interesting kill you have yourself there. Couldn't be that bear from back then.
He trails off, then starts to visibly shake.
Oh, take that away, take it away. Get that grisly thing out of here.
See you around.
Light! Don't bring things like that into the lodge. It's unsanitary, unspeakable, unsanitary. Just get it out of here, will you? No one wants to see your bloody little trophy, really.
See you later.
I am listening. Good luck, friend.
Great job, hero. We really showed him. Here, give me the head and I'll take care of it.
Be careful.
Thanks for helping me out with my little plan, hero. I've been itching for months to get back at that snooty, stuck-up boy, and I'd say we did a pretty good job. Here, have this. You've earned it.
Good luck, friend.
Hi, how are you?
Perfect. Now that I've
Off
perfected
and
the
away.
wing balance and have all the parts one need, all we need is a pilot. I'm not making the Sky Strider for me, hero. Not even for gnome kind. I want my son to be the one to fly it. I'm old, and my reflexes aren't what they used to be. But my boy Indo could be the best pilot Azeroth's ever seen if he'd just get over his teenage mooniness. He sits out by the Loch, staring at the sky all day. Something's been bothering him, and yet he refuses to talk to his own father about it. I'm at a loss. Please, hero, could you go talk to him? Tell him I need him to pilot the Sky Strider.
Alrighty then.
Hi. Keep your feet on the ground.
What's on your mind? Be good.
Our historical records. The thought of dark iron vermin delving into our past just made me sick to my stomach. We appreciate you bringing this back to us. We'd like to offer you some coin as a reward.
Watch your back.
UG, I can't believe they got their hands on our transport routes that was just asking for trouble. Thank you for getting this back to us before they were able to do much with it. You probably saved us a lot of heartache. Please accept some coin as a reward for your efforts.
Off with you.
Ha. Think they got a kick out of seeing how low they were on our list of threat assessments? This document was admittedly a bit out of date, but nonetheless amusing that, of course. We'll offer you some money as a reward for returning this anyway. Your efforts are appreciated.
Be good.
Our artifact records. I was pretty well worried what the Dark Irons might try to steal with this information at their disposal. Thank you for bringing this back to us. We'll gladly part with some coin to express our gratitude.
Watch your back. Off with you.
Good day to you.
I don't care about my father and his silly inventions. It's all just nonsense.
Off and away.
Look at them. The Twilight's hammer ruined this land. That cult caused this cataclysm and broke the stone rock dam and drained the entire Loch. And now they wander around the ruins like it's their home. If there was any justice in this world, someone would march into their camp and break that artifact of theirs in half. But I'm too weak to even try it. And nobody else is brave enough either. Not even you. You see? It's all so stupid.
Alrighty then. Greetings.
You did it? You did. You fought them and won. There's hope after all.
Very well then.
You've done what I thought was impossible. I'm done moping around here. It's time to gnome up. I've got to find my father. But you don't bother yourself with me any longer. You've got to keep fighting these cultists. Go talk to Ashland Stonesmer to the east. He's trying to stop the Twilight's hammer, but he has nobody to help him. You're his only hope. Don't give up. I won't.
Very good.
How are you?
You hit the Twilight camp at the center of the lake? Not bad, lad. If you're ready to take the fight right to their doorstep, I've got your chance.
See you soon. Safe travels.
The Twilight's hammer started as a clan of the Savage Horde. Their leader, Cho'Gall, slowly turned his band of ogres into a death cult, welcoming anyone insane enough to wish for the end of all existence. As you can see, there's still plenty of ogres among their ranks, deranged, fanatical, and just as strong as before. These crude monsters have the gall to come here and spread their filth across our land. The more you kill, the better off Loch Modan will be, hero.
See you soon.
The cultists of the Twilight's hammer use their powers to draw elementium metal from deep beneath the earth. They coax it out into twisted spikes to form their buildings, rooted right into the defiled ground. The ogres here seem to be in the middle of weeding the stuff, and we need to strike while they're still twisting it into shape. Tear the spikes right out of the ground while they're still pliable, and bring them back to me. We're not going to give these curs a single inch of our land.
Be good. What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground!
It may look grim, but we'll win with your help, hero. They won't keep the dwarves down.
Safe travels!
Did you tear up the spikes?
Be good!
Shame that these half-formed things are too brittle and warped to be used for some weapons of our own. But it's thanks to you that we had the chance to get them out before they set. I'm not about to complain.
Keep your feet on the ground!
The ogre left to watch over these crude fools goes by fear of Gorecresh. He's big enough to boss even these brutes around, and cunning to boot. Never assume an ogre's stupid, that's when they'll get you. If you take him out, we'll show the Twilight's hammer that Loch Modan isn't a stepping stone for them. Stand strong against Gorecresh and drive these fools back into the Highlands.
See you soon! What can I do for you?
You've done it. We may not have stopped the cult dead, but we've shown them we're not easy pickings and given them a wealth to prove it. Take this with my gratitude, and try not to blush if anyone in Felsamar calls you hero.
Keep your feet on the ground!
You've done great work here, hero. While you were out, that young Ando fellow was here looking for you. Said something about a metal bird. You might want to go back to the shores of the Loch and see what he wanted.
Safe travels!
Hi, how are you?
It's working. My father brought it.
Alrighty then.
Father finished the Ski Strider. It's amazing. Once we get the bugs worked out, I'm going to use it to fight for justice. Just like you. I know you've got to move on and help other people, being a hero and all, but how I ride. I'm about to take the Ski Strider on its first flight, and I'll be honored if you join me. I'll drop you off at Elgas Station. What do you say?
Off and away.
How are ye?
What in blazes was that? A flying mechanostrider? You know what? I don't want to know. I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen, and we'll be all nice and businesslike.
Watch your back.